We're happy to cooperate with the inquiry, as we said, because the unlawful actions have now ceased. And in relation to union recognition, our position remains absolutely unchanged. We will recognise unions when a majority of our people wishes to do so.
David McCullough, RTE News.
It was another day of chaos at Dublin Airport as the fallout from the Ryanair baggage handlers dispute continued. Ryanair said about 40% of scheduled flights operated. Aer Lingus was forced to cancel all flights because its SIP2 employees showed their support for the baggage handlers.
Day 2 of this bitter industrial dispute began with Aer Lingus determined to keep the airport open. They used a skeleton staff from management to operate the obligatory fire services. At first a few planes got away, then the situation deteriorated around 10 o'clock. Aer Lingus ground crew blocked 4 Ryanair planes on the apron. They stood behind the planes, preventing them from leaving their bays. Gardaí were called. Ryanair wanted them arrested, but the Gardaí negotiated with the SIP2 workers and they left shortly after 11. Ryanair were granted a High Court injunction preventing SIP2 members employed by other airlines from stopping their flights. Meanwhile, it was crowded and chaotic inside the airport.
We've been here 24 hours. Sir, can we have a hotel for tonight? Can we have that? It's impossible. Can we have a meal and a drink? Can we have a cup of coffee?
Aer Lingus staff were taking a lot of flack. Ryanair were also under pressure.
I have my boss waiting for me, and if I'm not there, I might lose my job, and I have a baby of 5 months.
What do you think of what's happening here today?
Well, I had a good impression at the beginning of Dublin. I like the place, but I'm not coming back soon, I tell you.
Throughout the afternoon, many flights got away, including Ryanair's. But tonight, hundreds of angry passengers besieged the Ryanair desk when all remaining flights were cancelled and people were told to rebook.
We got 25 flights out here this morning and this afternoon. We're doing our best. Aer Lingus cancelled their whole service for today. We're doing our best to get the planes out.
Aer Lingus said Ryanair's claim that emergency fire cover has been withdrawn is simply untrue. The airport is still open tonight. A short while away, the striking baggage handlers at SIP2 offices discussed the deal as the pickets remained on duty. The situation is still uncertain. Aileen O'Mara, RTE News, Dublin Airport.
And I'm joined from Dublin Airport by Jack Nash of SIP2. Mr. Nash, as Aileen O'Mara said there, things are still uncertain. Are you members going to give tonight's deal the green light?
I'm sorry, it's very difficult to hear you, but as you can hear in the background, the people who have been in the dispute have just arrived. I'm standing in here for my colleague Paul O'Sullivan at the moment, and you can hear the reception here.
Are your members going to give a thumbs up to the deal which was worked out earlier at government buildings, Mr. Nash?
I'm sorry, I still can't hear what you're saying. As far as we are concerned here at the moment, the people who have been in dispute have had a ballot. They're down here to give the result of that. Obviously, we've only heard in your newsline what the top story has been, and as far as we can see at the moment, then you'll hear the decision the same time as we do of the people who have been involved in the dispute.
Okay, when can we expect the pickets to be withdrawn, do you think?
I'm sorry, it's impossible to hear you at this stage.
Okay, Mr. Nash, we'll have to leave the interview there.